and I can't fuck with snakes. I ain't all the way back from my people, I pray I was searching for fame. I'm finna turn up and get they ass a taste. I thought I was good, they screaming my name. I'm everywhere like I'm the Chicago way.
I always think of you as like a label CEO or like a manager first. So it's like
I didn't see that. I didn't see that part.
Yeah, we didn't put that part out there yet. Like you caught on quick. Like you did this interview before we got that part out here. We spoke very highly of you for sure, though. But we had to put it out there because you do give manager and label CEO businessman vibes. So it's but he also said that you're a rapper. Just to put it out there.
In his head, because how everything had started off, like I was on house arrest back in the day, and then Chief Keef and them had came out, and then we was watching their videos, and then I'm like, man, they some kids, and you could do that. It was funny though, because he like their age, and then he like, I could do it. Then he started rapping on the webcam. I started posting it. It started going up and shit. Then he was like, man, I'm gonna make a real song, but in order for me to do it, you have to be on the song. Like, you gotta do it with me. So I never wanted to be like no rapper, because I used to look up to like DJ Paul, Juicy J. They was like the label heads, Birdman, other than the stealing stuff that was on his name. Gucci Man. Like, I always looked up to the person that was behind the scenes. But then that's how he got me. Like, all those people you name, they rap too at some point. So his first songs, I probably was on like a few of them, but then I just never could get into it. Like, I just didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So he in his head, I'm a rapper. And then, I'ma say it, but me and him, we did when he was living in Atlanta, because he was just staying out here with me at the house. He had a studio in the basement. Man, he got me high and we did a song. I don't think y'all will ever hear it. Y'all probably can hear it. It won't ever come out.
and whatever you tell us, that like just to show us, we don't have to post unless you're telling me to post it. So we post all that
shit. Yeah. Just don't post that damn song.
for sure.
But yeah, that's because Bandz, he's not my friend. He's my real brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got different dads, but we got the same mom. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's my real brother. A lot of people don't really be knowing that. Like how some people just be like, oh, brother. But no, he like, that's my real brother. I watch him grow up. You feel me? Used to have to change his diaper, shit like that.
Wait, you changed his diaper?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I ain't that old, gang. I'm 34. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
Yeah. So back then, bro, probably like, I don't even be knowing how old he is. I think he like 27. So back then, when he was born, I was probably like 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always I try to just keep him with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. Well, but overall, what like since you say in his head you're a rapper, what would you call yourself?
Me, honestly, man. I'm just me, honestly. I'm really an author. I'm a published author. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I am. I write books. You know what I'm saying? I got books out on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what I do. But outside of that, I would just say, like, I'm just behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't want to say, like, I'm no CEO, label head, or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just behind the scenes, and I am the co-founder of the brand, though. You know what I'm saying? So I take that. I'm the co-founder of NGB. You feel me?
Okay.
And Bandz is the other co-founder. You know what I'm saying? And Ron was too. You know what I'm saying? He still is. Long live him. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as NGB, like, how did that come about?
Man, so that all happened back in 2012. So when bro started rapping on the webcam, he kept saying, like, man, need a name. Like, like everybody had like a clique back then. Like, like I think it was GBE back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he like, man, I gotta come up with something. So I think he was listening to a French Montana song. And I think in the French Montana song, he kept saying it like, I ain't never going broke. It was like a French Montana song back then. And he just came at me one day like, man, I got it. I got the name. And I'm like, what is it? He like, man, NGB. And then I'm like, it sounds catchy. And then I'm like, what do it mean? He like, man, we doing all this, man. We ain't never going broke. And then, man, shit, I went and got that shit tattooed on me probably 2 weeks later. And then it was over with.
All right. So French Montana influenced the name.
Yeah, possibly. I want to say, I think that's, I ain't lying. That's what, yeah, he definitely influenced it. Shout out him.
All right, shout out French Montana then.
For sure.
All right. Well, to close out on the topic of Chiraq Bandz and everything, any positive messages or anything you want to say about him?
Oh yeah, man. Just keep doing your thing, man. I told you you're gonna be big, and just keep working. It's gonna all pay off.
Sure.
So what was that?
All right. Now, let's talk about LeRon.
For sure.
Now, to put this out there, like when I pulled up on Bandz, Ron's BM was there too. And first off, huge salute to her. And she still got me fucked up for the last interview, folks.
Shout out Lulu.
Because like I'm gonna post part 4 of the interview probably tonight or tomorrow, and you're gonna see what she done fucked around and had me do in the interview.
I love her too. She's like, she family too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know if a bro had really told you the upbringing. Like, she's not my blood cousin, but she basically is. She kin to Bandz on his dad's side. So, you know what I'm saying? But in the same token, we all grew up in the same building. So I know her when she was a baby too. Like, I know her mama used to watch me. So, yeah, so that's why I say, like, how everything had came with Ron, it was just, I ain't gonna lie, it was like an angel. It was like heaven sent, how everything just followed into place and everything. Just the whole thing is like just a magical story,
So from the sound of it, like, NGB was always meant to be a family.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, because that's how it played out. Like, so everything had happened. Like, bam, bro started rapping on the webcam. He tried to get me to do it. I did it with him. Cool. He started rapping. He started going up. Bam. Then Lil Ron, they moved to the block. You know what I'm saying? Then the whole time, once he moved to the block, him and Bandz get cool. Then the whole time, he would, like, my little cousin, like, he started dating her. So then it was just like, it just made them family. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, for sure. And as far as Ron, this is like Bandz talked to me a little bit about him. But one thing I had to tell him, that one of my favorite stories that they told about him was, there was one time, I guess Bandz was going through it or whatever the case may be, and he told Ron that I'm finna just say fuck this shit. And then he said, all right, but before you do what you do, let me pop this pill you one last time. Then Bandz tell Ron to pull up. Ron pull up and he pull up with the pills and shit, right? And then Bandz holding the pill. But before Bandz take that pill, Ron smacked that shit out of his hand. Yeah. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't be doing this type of shit. Like, bro, that had me laughing so hard when I first heard the story and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, but that was just like a funny story from Bandz when he spoke on that in his interview with Cam Capone. Shout out JP. But,
yeah.
As far as Ron, well, is there any funny stories that you have with him that you don't mind talking about?
Man, I don't even know where to start with that, man. Like, yeah, Ron, he definitely was like, he was like my cousin because of with my like with his baby mama, but it made him more like my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Because Bandz is my real brother. So Ron, it's just like he just came to be my brother. You feel me? So let me see, like, some crazy stories I get. Man, we used to travel a lot. We was doing like little shows and shit. Oh, okay, I got one. So bam, we had my homie and them, shout out Dirty Glove Bastards. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't living here at the time or nothing like that. So they hit me up like, man, y'all come down and y'all, we want y'all to jump off the porch. So I'm like, all right, cool, perfect. So bam, we do the interview. We drove down and shit. So it's like 12-hour drive. So then we was supposed to stay like 4 days or some shit. Man, so we get back to the hotel. So then Bandz get to telling me, like, I think Ron finna leave. Ron finna go, well, I got a whole itinerary planned out for us.
Right.
Man, so he like, yeah, I think folk probably gonna leave. he said he don't like that drive. He don't want to drive back. But man, we all took turns driving. You feel me? Like 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. Man, I think I leave and go get some food or some shit. I went to the Trap Museum on my tourist shit. And then man, I came back. I get back, this motherfucker got his luggage and shit. He like, yeah, Bobby, I'm finna get ready to go, twin. Nigga, where you finna go? He, man, I gotta fly back to the rack. Man, we finna leave in 2 days. He, man, Bobby, I don't want to do that ride. So then I'm like, all right, cool. So now you just pissed me off. Don't even worry about it. So now I go back in the hotel and lay down. Guess who's knocking on my door? It's Lil Ron. He, yeah, G.
You just complaining about going back to the rack. What was that for?
G, he like, man, you know, I know you kind of mad that I'm leaving, but man, if I wait on this Uber, I ain't gonna make the flight. So you think you can take me to the airport? So now I'm mad as hell. I'm like, all right, I got you. So I'm finna get in the car and drive slow. As soon as we get down to the car, he, yeah, bro. I know your license fucked up at the time, bro. Here, let me drive. Got my ass. Got my ass, man. But yeah, that's just one. But yeah, I think like my man, yeah. It just be kind of hard talking about Ron sometimes, you know.
Yeah,
like you know, like, but yeah, it's all good though. Like I got nothing really but good memories with him. I remember like when one time I had got out of prison, man, I was like, you know how it be when motherfuckers get out. Like I was doing bad, obviously. You feel me? So like I had to like work a little job and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people probably didn't know that, but I had to work a little job for like a couple months. This was 2019, and man, I'm talking about like I didn't have nothing. Everything I had lost. You feel me? I had jewelry and everything back then too, but I had pawned all of it or sold it, like, cause you know I was doing prison time. So when I had got the job and stuff, he was like, "Man, I'm proud of you, blood." I'm like, "That's what's up," but I'm like, "Nigga," at that time, like our clock was going up, so I'm like, "I can't be riding the bus, bro." He like, "Man, the job is only 10 minutes away in the car. I'll pick you up every day," and I'm like, "You'll pick me up every day," and then man, he picked me up every day and took me to that motherfucker for like 3 months. You feel me? That was real. Then I had like finally got paid. I tried to like break some bread, give him some gas. That whole 3 months, he did it for free. Like, you know, it was just like to probably help me get back on my feet or something. You know,
right?
You know, people don't really be. You feel me? Like that was real for him to do. You know, he had to do that for me. You know.
Yeah,
that's real.
Those are some nice stories, man. Like normally when I be asking about other artists about stories and shit, like they don't really be. I mean, not to throw shade on them like that. Like they don't be telling like stories like how you did. Like they might just do a little summary about who they are or something like that. They call that a story and shit. But you broke it down, so I really appreciate that.
Yeah. No, for sure. Then I think I got my I got one of the last memories with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he passed 2020. Yeah, I got the text. I had texted him, and you know, I was basically just saying, I don't know if y'all could see it, but it's like he was like, you know, I told him like I was driving. He basically said he loved me and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that was like one of the last memories that I have. You know what I'm saying? He was just basically like, he said, "Love you, bitch. Happy New Year's." Then I started laughing. Then he said, "No love you back. You different." I said, "I'm driving. I thought I hit the heart, but you know it's love. I love you, man. This time, you know."
For sure.
So, yeah.
So like when he had passed, like how did that affect you?
Man, that shit had affected me bad because man, it happened like right on my birthday, the day before my birthday. You know what I'm saying? So basically, how it had happened and stuff like I had knew something was going on, but how I do it is I never do my birthday in Chicago if I'm living there. I always go somewhere warm and then I come back and have a party with them like that weekend. So I knew something was going on because I was getting all the texts and stuff, but then I was like trying to get ready for my birthday. So I did have talked to Ron that same day though, I think. It was like, yeah, the same day. And I told him like I'm getting packed to go to Miami. So I really think he didn't want to bother me, but I really wish he would have. You know what I'm saying? Because he started like hitting Bandz up because we had a group chat, me, him, and Bandz. You feel me? So I got the messages in the group chat of like, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers saying there's something going on, and then bro basically saying he didn't want to talk about it. So then, you know, when I had synced that, I was packing my bags and getting ready and stuff. So I'm like, you know, everything gonna be cool and shit. And then bam, I had went to sleep, and then because my flight was early in the morning, my flight was like at 4-5 in the morning. So man, I woke up to get ready for the airport, and then Bandz was like texting me and calling me. So then I'm like, nah, that don't make sense what he was saying in the phone. So then I think I ended up going to the airport or whatever, and then like once I had touched down or whatever, that's when I had like figured everything out. You know what I'm saying? I was at the airport, I just started crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I couldn't believe this shit. And then I was supposed to stay in Miami for a week. I stayed 2 days and went back home. You know what I'm saying? Because I think bro passed on the 8th or the 9th, my birthday the 10th of January. So it's like, couldn't even do shit. I just went back to the crib with the family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. And overall, to close out on the topic of Lil Ron, is there any positive that you would like to say about him?
Yeah, man. Definitely a talented artist. There's definitely still music around. You know what I'm saying? Be looking out for that. And, you know, just pray for bro family and pray for everybody involved. Or, you know, if he ever impact you, you know, appreciate it, you know.
Yeah, of course. And salute to everybody from NGB that I met when I was with Bandz too, because like y'all like real family. I really fuck with everybody, and I appreciate the vibe, man. It was more than just an interview. It was like